Monica, all yours.
Thank you very much, Steph, and good afternoon, everyone. We have an important meeting tomorrow, so you all know by now, but I have some more details for you, as we will be very busy this afternoon and tomorrow. So the President of the General Assembly will convene the emergency special session on 26 October, which is this Thursday, at 10 a.m. on the situation in the Middle East. This meeting will be at the GA Hall. The meeting will take place as a resumption of the 10th emergency session, or special session, I should say, ESS, which was adjourned in 2018 by the General Assembly and in accordance with Resolution ES 10/20, entitled Protection of the Palestinian Civilian Population. As of last night, there were 88 speakers inscribed. A draft resolution was uploaded by the permanent mission of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan on the e-delegate platform and is open for co-sponsorship. So the ESS will start tomorrow morning and run until 1 p.m. at the J Hall. It will continue on Friday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is the plan, but of course you have to be, you have to keep an eye and on our emails in case of any changes. On 24th of October, yesterday, the PJ circulated a letter to member states, which he received from the permanent mission of the Republic of Azerbaijan to the United Nations in its capacity as the chair of the Coordinating Bureau of the Non-Aligned Movement. This letter was the fourth correspondence received by the Office of the PGA requesting the ESS. On 23rd of October, the office had received another letter requesting for the facilitation of the convening of the ESS by the General Assembly. This correspondence was signed by representatives of Bangladesh, Brunei Darussalam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, People's Democratic Republic, Malaysia, Maldives, Timor-Leste, and Vietnam. So the first two letters you probably remember from member states requesting the resumption of the 10th emergency special session were sent last week. Russia, Nicaragua, and Syria, and then Jordan on behalf of the Arab group, and Mauritania on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. So we will send you all updates as we receive them, but this is the plan for tomorrow, 10 a.m. And the last note for you today, the President of the General Assembly's fellowship program will start receiving applications on 1st November. The initiative grants an opportunity to young diplomats to spend several months working in the office of the President of the GA on global challenges and solutions to move towards peace, prosperity, progress, and sustainability for all. So candidates will come from developing countries, particularly from least developing countries, landlocked developing countries, and small island developing states, or seeds as we call them. They will come here to New York for training, mentorship, and immersion in the work of the United Nations. So this PJ Fellowship Program is fully in line with the growing recognition of the potential of youth to contribute to multilateralism. And Mr. Francis has asked member states to contribute to the trust fund to support the PJ Fellowship financing the initiative. The applications, 1st of November, and then late of November, more or less, successful candidates will be notified. There will be a time for them to accept the letter, which is probably early December, and we are expecting them to start here to report to New York in mid-January 2024. Can you believe we're already talking about next year? And tomorrow, there won't be any briefing here. You all will be very busy, but I will update you on any updates that is relevant and necessary. And now I turn to you. Do you have any questions? Deji, how are you doing today? And thank you very much for your message on UN Day. We were all busy yesterday, so it's a good sign. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Monica. Two questions. First one, you said there's a draft resolution submitted by Jordan. will the member states take action to that draft resolution first, or will they first do the speeches, which means the draft resolution might vote in the very late afternoon on Friday?
Yes, spot on. That's exactly. So the PJ will deliver opening remarks, and if there is anyone from the Secretariat who is willing to speak, of course, this particular person will speak as well. And then the member state, I should say, who is the pen holders, right, who are, or who is in this case of Jordan, sponsoring, drafting the resolution, will introduce the resolution. Regional groups will also make statements, and towards the end, the resolution, which is being tabled, will be put to a vote. Mm-hmm.
So which means the resolution will be voted after all the speeches?
Yes, towards the end.
All right. Okay. My second question.
This is the plan.
All right. Okay, so that means we will have a very late Friday afternoon. All right. The second question here is, technically speaking, they're going to have a vote in Security Council in this afternoon, right? Let's say if we got two extra vetoes, would they combine these three vetoes together to have this one meeting, or are we going to have two extra meetings on two different vetoes?
Yeah, so we cannot jump ahead of ourselves. We will have to see what will be happening in the Security Council. But in regard with the veto, Deji, as we were talking on Friday, member states will make statements tomorrow, right? And also on Friday, as we know. Member states, or particular member states, will decide if they want to touch upon the veto that was cast and upon the result of this afternoon in the Security Council. But the meeting will go ahead. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for it. It's an important point. Stefano, how are you today?
Good. Thank you, Monica. Did the President of the General Assembly has any reaction on the request by Israel for the Secretary General to resign? And did he had a contact with the Secretary General since yesterday and to support him? Or what is his reaction about the accusation that Israel has against the Secretary General?
The PJ is not going to comment on this, but thank you for your question. I appreciate. Anything else? I have to go to the screen then. Anyone on the screen? If not, I say I see you on Friday, and we will be sending you any relevant updates. Thank you so much. Thank you.